Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Creative Virtue from Dimension. In this particular video, I'm going to be showing you how you can use the pen tool effectively on Photoshop. So the pen tool is actually a tool used for different reasons. For example, if you want to trace out images by yourself, you can use it. If you're an illustrator that uses Photoshop, if you want to also build up shapes and forms and structures with your illustrations, if you want to draw them out, the pen tool is the best tool for you to use. If you want to get a full knowledge on how to use shapes, you can check my previous video on shapes, but this particular I'm talking about the pen tool. First major thing about the pen tool is understanding the point, the anchor point, and how to use the directional point in pen tool. So for example, when you go to the pen tool, there are three options here. You see shape, path, and pixels. Shape is for you to be able to build a shape with your pen tool. So when you go to the fill, you can pick a color. Let's pick this color that I have here, and you can either choose to set a stroke. If I want to add an outline, which is a stroke, I can just come here and pick a color, but for this particular one I'm not using an outline, so I'm trying to draw like an abstract shape. When you are not using outline, hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Creative Virtue from Dimension. In this particular video, I'm going to be showing you how you can use the pen tool effectively on Photoshop, the seamless way you can use it. Without any further ado, let's get into the video. So the pen tool is actually a tool used for different reasons. For example, if you want to trace out images by yourself, you can use it. If you're an illustrator that uses Photoshop, if you want to also build up shapes and forms and structures with your illustrations, if you want to draw them out, the pen tool is the best tool for you to use. If you want to get a full knowledge on how to use shapes, you can check my previous video on shapes, but this particular I'm talking about the pen tool. And the first major thing about the pen tool is understanding the point, the anchor point. Particular icon here means that if you are not using outline, if you are going to use outline, you're going to click this one, or you just pick the color you want. So I'm just going to cancel this. All of these other things are not relevant because I'm not using outline. That's stroke. So let's draw an abstract shape. When you want to draw an abstract, you can click. This is an abstract shape on using the pen tool. If I want to draw a different abstract shape that has curves all around it, there's not just pointed angles or pointed edges, the best thing to do is to click, then go to the other area, click and drag, hold it and drag. Now we just created an anchor point. This is a point. Now these two lines have meaning. It means that if you want to change the direction of this curve, you can adjust these two lines. There are two ways. You can come here, say path selection tool, and click on it, or the one I use the most is direction selection tool, which I'm going to highlight this, and it's going to show me the direction of this line. Why is it showing me only one? It's showing me one because we've not created any other path or any other anchor point with the pen tool. So if I click here, I can drag. Now as I'm clicking on it, it's telling me what the future one would look like. That's why it's bringing out this point. Yeah, so when you click on this, you are adjusting it. Now if you notice, as we click on it, it's adjusting the straight line. It's not just adjusting only this one. So what if we want to adjust only one? You can hold out on your keyboard and go to it, but we don't hold out on this particular shape. We go to pen tool back, hold out, and you see you can direct the only area, the only curve at the other side. I can direct it back to this area, and I can bring this back. Now let's say, for example, let's say this is tall and I want to make this straight. I can hold out and straighten it like this, and continue doing it until it makes sense. So that's the essence. So you hold out to direct a single line or your point. That's your point. Or you just go to directional selection tool and then you move it up and down. Now the reason why it's not moving because we've already adjusted one. That is why it's not adjusting the two of them anymore. But if you come here to adjust the one we want to adjust anyhow, because it's still there. So the point is very, very important. If you did mistake and you want to continue from where you stop, press Ctrl Z and then click the anchor point and continue. Yeah. So this is in the area of using pen tool to create shapes. So you can draw any shapes you want to draw. You can create your own customized shapes. And come here, I can do a zigzag shape. You have to be very flexible with your hand. You just click and drag anyhow you want it to be. And this is how it looks like. Yeah, so that's the pen tool. Let's say we want to cut this guy image. So you go to pen tool, you go to the option here and click path. So it will only bring the pen tool outline. That's the path. It's telling you your progress. It's like a passage. As you are drawing the pen tool, it's telling you your passage as you are going with the pen tool. So let's zoom in and click, drag, move around, click, drag. To move around, just hold your space bar and you can move around while still being on pen tool. So just click. So as I'm drawing this line, this is the path. So it's telling me the progress of the lines. So I'll continue. When I'm done, when I'm almost getting to where I want to get to, I just go to the beginning and click on it. Now when you want to use this path, the best way to do it to cut this image is right click, go to make selection, and then you see this, set the feather radius to 0 and you click OK. It's going to turn to a selection. And when it turns to a selection, go to the selection icon here and right click and then say layer via copy. It means it will cut a copy of the image without damaging the image. So click layer via copy and then turn off the other one. And this is how we've cut an image. So it's actually very simple to use your pen tool. You just need to understand the lines and how to bend the lines in between your path in your anchor point. So yeah, if you watch up to this point, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel for more videos. I'll catch you guys in the very next one.